Columns are not just useful for supporting your builds, they can also be used to create amazing architectural designs. Here are 5 of the best styles I've researched for you to make your next build a pillar of the community. I'm Jamie, grab yourself a cup of tea and some biscuits. Let's build. Starting off with a nice simple pillar. If you toggle your snap points until it reaches the bottom, it seems to be easier placing the beams down this way. After you've placed down one, rotate the next beam 2 clicks and line up at the edges. After you're done, you'll find it very easy to snap other ones on top. It doesn't matter if some of your beams aren't exactly flush, because imperfections are the art of perfection. Time to upgrade this pillar by giving it a base and a different technique to have the beams looking less uniformed. Using the small 1 meter beams, if you place one down, then rotate 1 click and go all the way around, you can create yourself a perfect circle. Place a 2 meter beam at the center point, and then next with the small vertical beams, if you hold down shift, line them up to the vertical beam and just have them sticking in slightly. In between each of these you can then place your 2 meter vertical beam and then rotate between the 1 meter and the 2 meter beam all the way to the top to your desired height, and finish things off with another circle at the top. Perhaps you prefer the look of the dartwood beams instead. You can enhance the look of this one even further by doing this. Grab the little wooden shutters building piece and then toggle the snapping points until they line up at the edge. You can then rotate and go all the way around at the top and the bottom. You can either leave it like this or create another circle on the top to sandwich the wood shutters and create a magnificent giant dumbbell to get some gains. Instead of wood, on some builds maybe glass would suit it better. And to make this glass column, what you need to do is start off by using the small iron grids going around in a circle, and repeat this process going up to your desired height, and afterwards it will be easy for you to just stack the glass blocks. Unfortunately, you can't stack glass on top of each other without them attaching to a different type of build piece. Maybe you would prefer not to use the iron grids. The good news is you can make a glass column by using the iron beam in the middle instead. This way is kind of cool because the glass is quite thick, it causes a lot of refraction and you can hardly actually see the iron beam in the middle. Larger builds of course require a larger column, and here is a surprisingly simple way of getting a perfectly round one. If you start off by making a circle with the wooden shutters, and afterwards you can attach beams to the ends of each one, you will find that they line up seamlessly. And to top things off, why not finish it off with some dartwood arches? Here's a cool and funky looking column. You might be surprised on what I used and how easy it is to do so. Simply start off with a base using these small horizontal beams, then you can attach the carved dartwood divider. That is a bit of a mouthful, I just call it the wood lattice mind. If you go around in a circle with the wood lattice, then what I do is sandwich each layer with the plain wood beams. This is one of my favourites, simple but surprisingly effective. For a simple slender column with some style, good god that was a tongue twister but it was not going to defeat me. You can contrast the wood lattice with the plain beams, and in just a few clicks create a much more interesting looking column. Check out what you can make with the dartwood arch. Pop yourself down a beam for the first piece to attach to, then go round in a circle with them facing inwards. On the next layer with the arches facing outwards, then inwards, then outwards, you do the yoki-koki and turn around, that's what it's all about. And this is the kind of architecture that you can build. See you soon and take it easy.